Oh, and there's a porta potty. All right, so we're at the start of the Pennypack Trail. This is where the Newtown Trail ends. The Newtown Trail comes all the way down. Watch out for the bikers. So this is the Southampton train station. The SEPTA line used to run here all throughout the 80s. And then I think it was abandoned for a while. And now they've, and here's some photos. So they actually had a diesel train running through here for a while.
Mommy says it gets people high. And also it's edible and Korean people put it in their baths.
Well, people are walking their dogs here, so I'm not going to put it in my mouth just in case. It smells good.
The Pennypack Trail follows a portion of the now abandoned rail line that used to run from Philadelphia all the way to Newtown, Pennsylvania. It then follows the Pennypack Creek from Huntington Valley all the way to the Delaware River. The total trail length from the former Southampton train station to the Delaware River is about 16.6 miles. The Pennypack Creek incidentally starts from Horsham at a small pond located presently at a summer camp called College Settlement Camp. The creek meanders through Montgomery County and then cuts through the northeast section of Philadelphia to the Delaware River. Thomas Holm, the famous surveyor who laid out the city grid of Philadelphia, published his map in 1867, which shows the survey of the Pennypack Creek. On his map, he labels it Dublin Creek. I always love these old maps that have names of properties, some of which are long forgotten and some that live on. For instance, there's a property called Julielma Maria Penn's Manor of Springfield. I think I pronounced that right. If you looked up the present-day boundaries of Springfield Township, it looks very similar to the old boundaries. It also looks like Route 73, Township Line Road, follows some of the old property boundaries. Back to the hike. We started the trail from the now abandoned Southampton train station. We're joined by a neighbor and her daughter on the first leg of the hike. It takes us from here to the Bryn Athyn post office, about 4 miles. We're here today with the Manica Roots, and we're starting on our Pennypack Trail route. This is the trailhead for the Pennypack Trail. Wait, hold on. Oh, here we go, trail rules. No smoking. Oh, look at this bamboo. Oh, it's so invasive. All right. It's very loud though. I think that's the term. Yeah, I think that's the turnpike. No. So one of the things they're doing with these rail lines is they're running fiber optic cables along here. So there's all these easements for these rail lines for transportation network. So then the fiber optic people said, well, kind of interesting interpretation for transportation because it's information highway, right? Get this mile marker here. Byberry Road. Okay, so we're the leopard with the harmless kid lay down, and not one savage beast was seen to frown. No savage beasts. The Woodmont story. Well, near Byberry there was this hospital for the insane. Huh? So when was that? 1921. Huh. The forgetful conductor who failed to obey orders. Secrets. Yeah, let's take the bridge. It goes back to the trail when we go a little further down, I think. by John
Wait, it says 35.
John Beale. Oh, we should sort of research that. Yeah. Oh look, people are fishing down there. We're sort of running parallel to the trail, but this will take us to where, we're parked.
Yeah. Fine, but it's different.
Yeah, how? So Lascazzi How? PSFS building, that's right by the City Hall, and it's the first skyscraper in Philadelphia built in the international style. So it was a kind of thing. So there's this modern building that they designed, and then here's this. It's a home, but it's got very modern kind of touches to it. Well, they are using this as sort of like a hotel for all the Swedish-Borgians that kind of come and stay. Now, see down there? That's the cold storage. So, yeah, the ice house, right? So back in the day, they kept all the food down there. And this part does flood a little bit when the creek goes up. So this is the New Lord's Church, the Lord's New Church. And so in the 20s, they were wealthy, so they would drive into the country. There's basically nothing here, and this was his house. This is his main entrance. And then, if you come this way, you would have your Model T Ford or your car, and this is their garage. Built, this is like the first garage. No one, I don't know if they had that garage door, but. Built sort of in a medieval kind of way. Look at all these, it's all locked, but look at all these old door pulls. Yeah. This is a chapel for another chapel. Well, you like all this stone masonry work? Look at the arch, look at the dome ceiling up there. You see the wasp? So this was the breakaway sect, and they built their own chapel. If you're going to build a chapel, you want it to look like this, right? Look at all that stonework. It's beautiful in there, actually. We wander around a bit at the Pennypack Ecological Trust, swinging by the home of Theodore Pitcairn, designed by George Howe, the renowned architect of the PSFS building.
Hungry? Then you just eat and come. You didn't leave yet, I guess. Oh, okay, good. Okay, yeah. That's
fine.
Guy,
Thank you, Lahi. Thank you for foofing it up. Is there a path down there? Is there a path for old people? Very sharp things here. Careful of all this Oh look, there's a little salamander. No.
Okay, I was like, oh, it's metal.
Someone nailed a salamander to the wood. Another vista and a beach. Oh, we're almost at the end of this this lake. Back to the Bryn Athyn post office. Look, the posts from the old train line. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna call my old boss. And I'm gonna say hello. But it's on the way to our car. Oh, hey Vince. Yeah, we've been walking and we're gonna be swinging by your place. Maybe say hello to a goat or two. We're actually right at the post office right now, and we're just gonna leisurely walk across the bridge. So, all right, bye. Yeah. It's a combination lock, and then and then some of them have keys. Looks like these are replaced. But the original, look how ornate that is. Look how it's each one of these are sort of machine cut. Either that or stamped cut. But and then look at these.
The new ones are just ultra boring compared to.
All right, so the next leg is from here down. So this trestle bridge, they've been wanting to demo it and widen the road and everything. And my boss, that's his property right here, this mill, and it goes all the way up to that house up there. So he's been fighting it, and people around here has been fighting it. And so finally they are going to rebuild this bridge after like a 20-year battle. And of course everyone complains because they have to drive all the way around because the bridge was a shortcut.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because it's so interesting.
There was a wealthy person's house up there. I think he was some industrialist. I forget the name. But his mistress he built a house for the mistress there, who was a dancer. And they said that the story is that he would look out the window and watch his, girlfriend-ish dance. Sort of scandalous stories. Vincent, this is Manasi.
It's so nice to meet you.
And Lai's friend Esri, Esri's mom. But we're gonna do like a walk all the way
To Philly. Yeah.
Not today.
No, I gave up. I just go there, back.
Well, they have electric bikes now, so
For the trail.
yeah, people are riding electric bikes. So
Good, that's great. I think
yeah. So how you doing?
fine, man.
Yeah. Hello. 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 Good. Feel their horns. Oh yes, the finest of pillows. Not as soft as the ducks.
The black ones are twins.
Oh.
They called their name Vincent and Orlando.
What are they named?
Vincent and Orlando after me and my brother, because we're twins.
Okay. Oh.
But they're identical twins. The house, when you go inside, it's like it's just different from some other. Cause he was a collector like that.
Yeah.
But he put it together nicely. Those plates are heater plates. Those heater plates.
Oh,
Those
okay.
Ovens.
ovens.
Yeah. He salvaged houses being torn down around here.
Right.
Houses need to have character, I feel like.
Oh, this one I have.
Hard to.
You think this one has character?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey and I lived here, and it was just beautiful. It was just in the morning there'd be a fog, and then you have wild turkeys going gobble gobble gobble, and
They're here.
yeah. Vince has been very generous with lots of people over the years.
You have it, share it. Yeah, I don't want to be.
You don't want to
I
be,
want to be inside,
yeah,
and I want to be loved.
by the goats.
Yep. We'll go to the casket and lick it.
Go ahead, hop on, Ez. Hop on, Ez, in the back, or on the seat right there. Go. It's okay. Well, let me see. Do you sign a waiver?